Hey, welcome to This is Private Practice. I'm Jo Muirhead and I'm here again. It's Friday the 19th of January and it's 20 to 5 in the afternoon. And you're going to have some extra distraction today because I've got a pedestal fan creating the illusion of cooler air because it's like 102 degrees Fahrenheit and it's the Purple Co HQ has become a sweatbox. We don't have a specific air conditioner in this room and that's by choice, but we do have a pedestal fan. This is usually the coolest room in the house because I work from home, so it's much better than being up there at the moment, let me tell you. So how's your week been? Seriously, how's it been? Please let me know. Are you feeling satisfied? Are you feeling content? Are you feeling inspired? Are you feeling, feelings are important. I know I speak a lot about function and the functions of what we do, but I have learned over the years that how I feel about what I do is often my motivation. So that's one of the things I do differently when I set my goals is I look at how I want to feel and how do I get that feeling in my world. But I thought, given the the videos that I've done over the last couple of days, that it might be useful today to talk about how I've managed me in terms of my self-care today when I've been incredibly fatigued. And I'm really thirsty and my throat's giving out today, which is a sign that I'm overtired. So I knew I was going to be tired today. Yesterday was a really big day for me, cognitively and emotionally, and I handled that really well. Didn't handle my nutrition as well as I could have yesterday, but I ended up leaving the city 3 hours earlier than I expected to. Not that I gave myself an early mark, but I just chose to do my work in a different place so that I could be looking after myself better. I was really tired, and last night I got home, I had my dinner with my husband, and I went to bed with the 3-year-old. Not that I have a 3-year-old, but this is what time I imagine 3-year-olds would be going to bed. And I slept through the night and I slept soundly, but I woke up this morning and I was fatigued. Because remember, fatigue is an appropriate response to working hard. Fatigue is not something that we get scared about. Fatigue is not something we should not have. So how do I manage myself during the day when I'm tired? And I post about coffee a lot, and you know that. But I only drink 3 cups of coffee a day, and I love my coffee, and I'm very strategic about when I have my coffee. So it's not about having more energy drinks. I know that energy for me has a finite resource. It's the same as money. It's finite, but I need the flow of energy coming through, like the flow of money coming through, if I'm going to be able to look after myself. So today it was all about redefining my priorities. What were the things that must get done today that nobody else can do except me? And they're the things that I've done. I have written funding requests. I have met a girlfriend for lunch, and I'm so glad I did. Thank you, Sonia. I have written emails letting people know that the 5 Favorite People program is ready to take registrations and payment. I have met with Sophie and we had our practice management meeting. I have done a brainstorm in preparation for a meeting I've got on Monday. I have followed up with some new contacts I made yesterday, made sure I did all the things that had to be done today that couldn't be done by anyone else. I also made sure I wasn't trying to do more than one thing at once, because I have learned that multitasking fatigues me. It actually fatigues everybody, but it really fatigues me. And I used to think that I needed to have this heightened level of stimulation to be able to function at this peak performance level. And while that is true in some respects, my stimulation levels needed to grow and grow and grow and grow to the point where I was overstimulated, and you can imagine that that wasn't very helpful. So I am focusing on the one thing and doing one thing at a time, which, means my inbox explodes. But I then have dedicated time to deal with my inbox, which means Facebook explodes because I do a lot of business building and engagement with my community on Facebook, but that's okay. I dedicate time to doing that. And then I get around to Instagram, and then I remember I've also got LinkedIn. But that's okay. Just making sure that I know that I have the most important things taken care of today. And the other important things that aren't for today are scheduled so we don't run out of time and that priorities don't need to shift. So I've eaten well today. I've drunk at least 2.5 litres of water today. I've had my 3 cups of coffee today. I'm tired, but I've also done a really good day's work. And I know that I've set myself up to be able to have the entire weekend off, no work over the weekend, and come back here ready midday Monday, because I don't work Monday mornings. I go to yoga and I go to the bank because we need to do that. But I go to yoga, and Monday afternoon I'm set and I'm organized and I'm ready to go, and my week next week is planned. And if clients cancel, that's okay. If people try and book in with me next week, good luck with that. But we have a public holiday happening next Friday as well. So redefining my priorities and making sure that I've plugged the right things in to do at the right time means that I can have that public holiday off and enjoy it with my family. So to me, this is a core function of true self-care. This is how I stop myself from burning out, because I'm not trying to burn all the energy that I have all of the time. So I encourage you to look at how you're prioritizing, how you're planning, what your expectations of yourself are and what your time is. Because chances are, if you're watching these videos, you're not lazy. You are not at risk of being a lazy person. Chances are you have incredibly unrealistic expectations of your time and your energy, because I do. And because most of us who care about people actually do. So this is private practice, and this is how we can take control of our work and our work life. So I'm really looking forward to talking to you next week. And yes, 5 Favorite People Network Marketing Program is open. 15 spots available. Actually, no, only 13 spots now available. If you'd like to know more about it, it's all over Facebook. An email, if you're on my email list, is coming to you, or message me and I will share it with you. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll talk to you next week.